Whoa. That was kind of like a little funk to our theme. Didn't match anything because the funk was kind of overlaid. But we wanted to do something different, just kind of to give people a few seconds to get in. So 30.
Or to leave.
Or to leave. So you know we're coming. Get ready. Right. Run.
It's not going to be a surprise. Yeah.
It won't be a surprise. So I'm going to put it on chat here. Good morning, Terry. Cute entry. Thank you. Yes. Cute. That was what we were going for. It's cute. So, okay. So, honey, what can we talk about here today?
Not what you want to talk about.
Yes. We need to talk about some stuff. So, reading this news article yesterday, specifically COVID-19, turns out people are interested in it. It's kind of making the news. Have no idea why. But apparently, a lot of people who get their news from mainstream media, good morning, Lori, the Democrats, social media, apparently they've overestimated the amount of people dying from COVID. Shocking. Apparently, some people think up to 9% of people are dying. So he's gone soon. He's going to be dead. Sorry, say goodbye. No, but it is interesting where they think that I think 40% of people who are over 65 are going to die from this. 40% of the people that have died. So we're talking have died are over 65. It's actually over 80%. And the people under 44, they think it's like 30%. It's like 2.7%. And even then, I think those are overestimated. But those are confirmed deaths. And are they really confirmed? We don't know. So number one thing, stay out of nursing homes. Nursing homes, bad place for you. Bad place for me. Bad place for anybody, really. So good morning, Marty. What else was interesting this morning? Nothing. Oh, no. There's a guy from Shasta County, I believe in North Carolina, and he spoke to the town council. Awesome. You have to watch this video. It is fantastic. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And he's going on, I understand you're wearing masks because you want to hide your face. He says, we've been very peaceful. We've been good people, but we're starving. And the revolution is being plotted. And you think we're kind now, but we won't be kind later. This is a guy who's been to war, fought in the Middle East. Love it.
Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Nellie.
Good morning. Good morning. So I think that's probably going to be all of our COVID today because COVID really isn't important in anybody's world right now.
You are so sarcastic, it's not even funny.
It's just nobody cares about COVID or the COVID or wearing masks.
Morning, Jeff.
We went into Vallarta yesterday, had to wear a mask. I love the people here of Mexico because it's either rebellion or ignorance. Don't know which one. Really, I don't. But they wear their mask with their nose below their nose, their mask below their nose. So I'm walking around and going, like your style, like your style.
It's like leaving your zipper open.
It's not, Christie. Well, I mean, in a truly, yeah. And then somebody posted on Facebook yesterday something I love about this. It's like, why are there no hazmat bins around to collect these masks that are soaked in viruses
and the gloves
and these deadly viruses? So it's just,
that was a good question. That's actually one of the newer, more interesting ones that I have heard and read.
This is to shut down the world. Really, this is what this is. This is why now you're seeing all this socialism, communism start to rise up. So there is a concerted effort by the top elite people. And it's a shame it's happening this way. And people really are suffering. So speaking of suffering, how are you, honey?
Suffering.
Yeah. She's drinking coffee. I'm not having coffee. I took my blood pressure yesterday. I haven't been taking the stuff that I'm supposed to be taking, natural or otherwise. And my blood pressure is like, woo.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I die, though, it won't be from the COVID. Or
no, it'll be me. Promise you.
They will say it's COVID, but it won't be. What?
It is the perfect time to kill someone right now, actually. Now that you say that.
It might
Let's
be.
think about that for a minute.
So if I go missing here, please do not stick up for her. I mean, I've probably had 500 people that say that they would be her alibi, but for gosh sakes, I hope that's not true. You're going to have to lean in a little bit. Christy wants to be comfortable today.
It hides my wrinkles, so I'm staying here.
Okay, I guess, yeah, it does. What?
I don't have wrinkles. Come on, work with me here. See? Just bags. Okay, there's some wrinkles.
Yes.
I am over 50. Read what I said and make Jim happy. You mean John? Yeah, John's subjects are fun and interesting. Eva.
Thank you. Morning, Lori. Thanks, Eva. She's right, though.
I'm blocking you, Eva.
She's right.
From my life.
Yeah. So, yeah, back to the COVID.
No, back to the COVID. Why?
COVID is so interesting.
Hi, Mom.
You can't write this
Hi, Terry.
crap. A year ago, had you said this is the way the world is going to be, would you have believed them? Come on. A year ago? No way. And everybody's like, here, take my freedoms, please.
Who did you say was trying to pass a law to have the masks till next summer?
Red Deer was working yesterday, and I don't know if it passed for today. They wanted to make masks mandatory until next June 2021.
What was that?
It's just funny. It's just funny. So yeah, it is. It's getting ridiculous, and I think it's time. It's getting ready. It's time.
For what, honey?
To stop being so polite to these people. It is time to stop being polite. So yeah, it is. And then I had somebody say, well, I wouldn't let you near my grandkids. Oh, well, just put them in handcuffs, parade them around. And that's why people without masks, we need to be thanking those people, because those are the last people that are actually working to protect our freedoms. So yeah. You got sweat on your lips.
It's frustration sweat.
Oh, that's a different sweat. Yeah, she's going to kill me today. So what can we talk about, honey, that's flowery and airy and non-COVID related?
I have beautiful granddaughters.
You do have beautiful granddaughters, and I saw the photo you posted.
Yeah, I posted a picture of Taylor from 2 years ago.
That I took.
That John took. And
over her shoulder.
I was holding her, yeah. And I would say that is probably one of my favorite pictures of her. She's just got this big smile, toothless smile.
She had a smile from the moment she was born.
Yeah, yeah. Same with Amberlyn.
Oh, absolutely.
They're both such
babies.
beautiful, happy little girls. We need to get some new pictures of Amberlyn. Chuita got a few the other day,
on your
which
quilts,
were
Kathy.
really cute.
Yeah, and then their new dresses.
Yeah.
Seriously, Eva, Red Deer. So I hope it didn't pass. I hope it did not pass. If it did, I don't know. And Sylvan Lake lost an icon in the tourism industry. Friends of ours own the racetrack there, the go-karts. So yeah, that was...
And that burnt down.
That burnt. I mean, after 20 years.
Thankfully, nobody was hurt, which is very wonderful.
Yeah. So it is just... Sylvan is just an odd place now.
Still do not know the cause, so...
When we left Sylvan Lake, it was so much more vacation-y, and now it's just another town.
Well, I mean, that's growing. People want to be there. It's just like we wanted to be there. People want to be there.
And the water is odd because the water is so high now, which I can't even understand, because normally most places are low. Sylvan's been high since we left.
But isn't it spring-fed?
Yeah, but I think you can draw off the water.
Well,
you know, the farmers, etc.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, requiring, yes, the mental anguish that they're causing these children, you know, terror.
Not only that, but I know Lynn was talking about it. Our friend was talking about it the other day. They showed a picture of a kid in a mask, and then they took off the layers of this situation. So the kid had a cap on, shorts, a t-shirt, the mask. So first of all, they take the cap off. It's a little girl. Then they take the shirt off, and she's got her little pink shirt that she wore to school that day. Then she had leggings on that were pulled up under the shorts, or a skirt that was tucked in, or whatever. And how easy. And then some of them are even talking about having the tape across their mouths. How easy is that to abduct a kid? It's making it easier and easier because they've got the mask, so you can't see their face. they're looking of eyes of terror, but who doesn't when they're wearing a mask?
That's what this is all about. In the slave trade, they would make them wear masks because they weren't people. And that's what this is all about, guys. Yeah, there is a disease. It's just not nearly as bad as what they're saying. Yeah, it's very sad. Yes, the breathing in carbon dioxide, that is very interesting to me. When we were in Edmonton and Mexico City, and I had to wear the mask, I had to keep taking the mask and doing that. I don't have to do that here. So it's got to be the oxygen is thicker here in the sea level.
Hi, Doug. How are you this morning? How was your birthday?
Yes. How was were you treated manly man, like all of that good stuff that Katrina kind of was saying was going to happen? I don't know. I never got any birthdays where somebody said I was like the greatest dude ever. Never. It's never happened.
Never?
Never.
I guess maybe you got to step it up.
Maybe. So let's talk about something not COVID related, not grandkid related.
I'm getting a haircut tomorrow.
What? When?
At 11.
Wow.
You're so sarcastic.
I am.
We are interviewing a housekeeper today.
That's right, because I had said we could go tomorrow. So Jalisco does not have the 3 o'clock rule, where after 3 o'clock everything turns to pumpkins and you have to be home. So yeah, in where we live, the state we live, if it's after 3, you cannot buy any non-essentials. Non-essentials being sunscreen, bras, underwear, suits, feminine protection, things like that.
I find those very important.
But in Jalisco, you have to wear a mask.
Housekeeper does sound great.
You can get pretty much everything. And,
here you have to wear masks in the store too. Like you go into Mega and Chedraui, it's mandatory. You have to wear a mask.
Yeah, there are some stores at Mega. It's 5 o'clock. Oh,
I didn't know that. Someone told me it was 3.
Good. So yeah, so what we need to do though is we need to squeeze everybody into all of those places in advance of that, because we want to make sure that they get a good chance to get the COVID.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Let's make sure everybody comes at the same time instead of spreading it out over the whole day.
Yeah.
8 hours a day, sick and not healthy.
Very true. So what are we going to do with all this hazardous waste when all of this is done now? All these virus-infected clothing and stuff.
Don't you remember going to the doctor? And I think Terry McFarland posted this. Don't you remember going to the doctor when you were a kid and saying, it's a virus, it has to run its course?
Yep.
Now they're going to make a vaccine for it?
Yeah. Whenever any of this crap happens. That's what happened with H1N1. My Ted Byfield BS sensor was going off. And sure enough, I mean, they went and made these vaccines. More people got sick from the vaccines. I watched this. I didn't watch it. It just frustrates the hell out of me. But Bill Gates was defending the vaccine, which has like an 80% affected rate. People, 80% have side effects. And he's just defending it. So yeah, kind of interesting. People are leaving masks all over the place.
Yeah, I know. It's the biggest source of litter now is masks.
Dirty diapers, rubber gloves and masks.
And condoms. Good morning, Wendy.
Hello. So yeah,
we're
tired and just tired.
It's mostly really sad what's happening.
It is.
You see all these people, businesses are being shut down all over the world, not just in Mexico and not just in Canada, but everywhere.
And this is why this military guy said, it's coming. We are not going to be nice forever.
Shut up, Doug.
3 trips to Edmonton. Oh my gosh.
And why did you go after we were gone and not while we were there, Doug?
Yeah. Well, we know why.
You.
Probably. Sorry, Doug. I was there.
Yeah, we do know it got nice after we left. Well, the last week we were there, it was pretty nice.
But then it got cold real quick.
Just for a couple of days, apparently.
Yeah, but it happened. Our immune systems will die in that area, yes. Yeah, masks will eventually cause deaths. I think they have. This guy, the military guy I was talking about, he's got 6 army buddies who've killed themselves since COVID started. He's like, you got that on your hands.
Yeah, there's been a lot of suicides that we've heard, and those stats are being kind of buried a little bit. But
yeah, because you don't want people finding out the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's like yesterday, my favorite viral video was a gal.
Viral.
She's a black lady in Baltimore running for the Republicans. Congress for Republicans. I believe Republicans. It might be independent. I don't know. But she's pretty much walking through the town showing the destruction, saying this is what happens after Democrat control for 53 years. They think we're idiots and we don't have to vote for them. So vote for me. So I loved it, and it did way more volume or viral video-ish things.
I don't know what that
than
means.
Michelle Obama, and Michelle had the media on her back. So I think Michelle's video had like 3 million or 4 million views, and hers had 12 million. So awesome. I think people are waking up. People are just getting tired. We want a normal world where we just get up, love our family, love our kids, hug them, send them out to play in the world, and we all just get to go on. But no, not now.
Yeah, it would break my heart not to be able to hug my grandkids. I mean, that would be, or my kids, which of course aren't here except for Zach, but
all these terror-filled people that are not letting
their families near.
Horrible.
They're not. I mean, it's.
I would rather hug my grandkids and risk death than not hug them at all.
Not risk their death.
No, my death. No, then not hug them at all.
But kids aren't getting sick. I mean, the stats are so minuscule as to children getting sick from this.
And it is interesting they pull 44 as the stat, because under a certain threshold, it doesn't exist. It's just insignificant. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and these people that are just denying their grandkids, horrible human beings.
And Mom, no, I did not see the pictures of Putin with boobs.
No, but
caption, Russia had no side effects from the vaccine.
Yeah.
Did not see that, thankfully. What about hugging your mother if she was in a lodge or a nursing home?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know it, Mom.
That's right. What are you saying? What do you say? We're going to put her in one?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Is that your next stop, Mom? Did you decide that's where you're going to go after this, after selling your house?
That's a good idea, you know.
No, I told her what she needs to do.
You can play cards all day.
Is put her stuff in storage, come spend the winter here, and decide in the spring what you want to do.
Yep, because we're going to have a better idea of what's going to go on with the Edmonton real estate market at that time.
Yep.
So
I'm sticking to that, Ma.
Woot! You have been. You've been sticking to it. She's got stick-to-itiveness. You're like a giant Velcro wife.
Okay.
She's not. She isn't. So what can we talk about, honey? Well, we'd show you our dog, because she doesn't look like she used to. Because when they're furry, they look like a Cocker
we got
Spaniel.
Bailey trimmed.
Mention. She looks like a little old lady now when she walks.
Oh, never going into a nursing home. Careful, John. Mom, we've discussed that too. Your boys aren't going to do what needs to be done. You
think I'm Pastor Freddie?
Then you'll be living down here forever. I am still hot. Air conditioning's on 25.
It really isn't hot in the house.
It just must be the coffee.
Then why not call this Kool-Aid time?
Buenos dias, Pastor Freddie.
Drink the Kool-Aid. Yeah, you want to drink the coffee.
I am drinking the Kool-Aid.
She's already had 2/3 of a pot of coffee. At least 2/3. That would be where the sweat is coming from.
It could be.
It could be.
Does it smell like coffee?
She just about kissed me. She tried to steal a kiss, and you saw it. You're such a pervert. And you do smell like coffee. Thank you. That's good. How about moving in for half a year? What's in the coffee? You recovered from the fire. We did. We had a visitor last night. If you did not see our video.
And the coffee is black. See?
It is black. So yeah, we had a firefly. I was sitting on the couch, and I thought I kept seeing something out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, no, I must be imagining. There are no angels or ghosts in my house. So then Chris
You're
is like,
right. There weren't.
there's a firefly.
Oh, well, I was an angel. Excuse me. I'm just gonna replenish. I'm going to be in trouble. My AC there is set on, or here is set on 19.
Yeah, you will be. Here, ours is at 25, and 25 is cold. But yeah, so the firefly last night, we had it over the flowers. And I'd had it, the video I recorded was 3 minutes, but I just wanted to do a 30-second clip. Thank you for loving the firefly, Terry. We have fireflies here. During the rainy season, they come. It's really good on empty lots with lots of foliage, weeds, trees, whatever. That's when the fireflies happen. And they are magical. And I've caught a few fireflies, but this one we just let free because I'm getting too old to catch bugs. Not really. Better question, Terry. What is John taking today? Nothing. I don't think I'm taking anything. But I should be taking the natural vitamins to lower my blood pressure because it's a little high today or yesterday. I haven't checked it today. I'm just assuming because I'm assuming. So yeah, Christie obviously went and didn't just get coffee. She is running around the house right now like a crazy lady and doing things that I'm shocked. Right?
I'm not crazy.
She isn't totally crazy. She's just kind of crazy. So we looked at coffee yesterday at Costco.
I didn't understand that.
I don't know why Google does that. She's
Google
scary.
is eavesdropping on us.
Always. Always, always. Excuse me for a second.
When we say now, hey, Google, make alarm for 7:30 a.m., 4 Googles go on in our bedroom, our phones, and the Google devices.
The alarm is set. Thank you.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
25 is boiling here. What's the temp? What is the temp today? What is the temp here today?
Here or there?
Dude, here.
Here it's 26. High of 31. Humidity 85.
It is raining right now, or it has rained.
It has been raining, yeah.
So it's not
And
really...
right now in Strathcona County, it is 17 degrees with a 69% humidity.
What's the temperature going to be today?
Looks like 24.
So, yeah, we start off at 24 pretty much every morning.
Yeah.
And then it goes up to usually 30 to 32. But sometimes it feels like 42 because that's what the weather says. Although it never really feels like 42.
No, I don't know. When does the groundbreaking ceremony for the pool happen?
What pool? Oh, our pool. I don't know.
Dick.
We really should get on that. We've been so crazy busy. And I mean, it's just catching up on the stuff because we were gone for 2.5 months and stuff happens.
Yeah. The pool right now, in my opinion, is on the back burner. We have other things that have to get done first. And so.
Yeah, I think it's just so difficult. Do you wait? Do you not wait? I mean, we've got money in the bank. It's just how long does it have to last? 1 year? 2 years?
Yeah. Obviously our business relies on people being able to come down here and stay and et cetera, et cetera. There's still a lot of interested people that want to buy property down here.
Yes.
But of course they want to see it first. The Matterport does a great job and it really shows the house, but people still want to touch it and feel it. And
the truth is, it's so much cheaper to live in Mexico. You can live on about a third, after you own your real estate, about a third of what you live on in Canada. And money goes further. So we are going to have those people. There are people that have to leave. And I think we just need to focus on those folks right now.
Or want to leave. I mean,
or want to leave.
John and I work full time at our own business. But yet we have a pretty good lifestyle and we can travel and we're in 35 degrees. What's your humidity level like, Lori, there?
Yeah. Well, we're both licking our lips here because even though, the AC,
the AC does definitely make things drier in the house. But outside, even this morning, I came out of the bedroom, which was air conditioned, into the kitchen area, which wasn't air conditioned. And I said, I think we need air conditioning, honey. It's pretty humid.
Yes.
Like it's just this wall of humidity, I guess, that you walk into. You can feel it. Yeah, you can't. We would.
I love that, Marty. Thank you. So yeah, he cannot afford to retire in Canada, but here in Mexico, he's got a great living.
Yeah, a great life.
It's just
great quality of living.
They take off, I think, 15% at your source in Canada.
Depends on your.
And you get the rest. You get the rest to live with. So yeah, it is a great place.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people, it's not perfect, but we can see it from here.
Yeah. How is the safety there? My husband is so concerned about corruption.
Oh, I'm sorry. In Canada,
I'm sorry, but do you not think it's corrupt in Canada? Terry and Kent, come on.
That makes me laugh. Because here, we've got
Look what Trudeau's doing right now in front of everybody.
We can see it, though, and I like seeing the corruption.
Sorry, what did you ask?
Safety, it's very safe. It really is. I mean, would we live here if it wasn't?
Lori, I was asking what the humidity level is at or percentage or whatever in Moose Jaw.
Yes, your humidity in Moose Jaw. And why would you live in a place called Moose Jaw?
Of course, but it's different. But how is it different, Terry? Yours is hidden. At least ours is out there. We know what's going on. We know that people are corrupt. We know that there's a drug problem where other countries try to hide it. If you keep your nose clean, don't go and look in for drugs. Go figure. You're not going to find the trouble.
If you're not into drugs and you're not into prostitution and you don't hang out excessively drunk, etc., in other places, you're fine. Yeah. But that's the same everywhere in the world.
Yeah, it's like everywhere. You go places and you need to be careful no matter where you go. There's no city in the world, except for maybe some of these little tiny little towns. But even then, sometimes they have it hidden the best, where there's no danger. There's absolutely no place that there's no danger. We've been here. September 27th will be 17 years that we've been here full time. And we have not had any issues.
Yeah. Well, we got robbed the second day we lived in that house.
Who hasn't been robbed?
Yeah, I know. But it was so funny how we got robbed too. So what happened was the house that we had moved into, we were thinking we were so smart unloading our van into the back of the house, doing all of this sneaky stuff. Well, the guys behind the house, apparently the bad guys were living in that house for a couple of days, saw us. As soon as we left for half an hour, they were in
we went
house.
To the phone company. By the time we got back, there was cops all over because the neighbor had seen them.
Yeah, and our neighbor is the one who called.
Yeah.
Which normally they don't hear. So that was really cool. I think that was a really good time.
Yeah.
And they didn't get much. I mean, they got to replace it in Canada would have been about $6,000. To replace it in Mexico, it was a couple $100.
Mm-hmm. Marty, hookers and blow. John uses that term all the time. Yeah. I'm sorry, Marty. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, it's true.
25% humidity, Lori. Yeah. This is the best example. When you come out of a shower here, when you're not in air conditioning and you walk out and you dry yourself off, you may as well just keep wrapped in that towel because you're constantly drying yourself off.
We hear people all the time saying, "Oh, I had 4 showers today." Mm-hmm. They're the new people. And
Morning, Randy.
When you go in and you hug people and give them your little kiss, you're always, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sweaty." And they're like, "Honey, we all are."
Yeah. Isn't this a pretty fan?
I thought you said we didn't have any more of those.
I forgot about this one. It was hidden because that's that one I got at the Oaxaca market last year.
Okay. Yep. I thought we weren't in Oaxaca last year, but no, I remember. Just took me a bit.
I bought 2. One is missing.
We have 44% humidity here. So when we walked into the Oaxaca market in Oaxaca, we're in, I think it wasn't Mitla, which is the one with the
Tlacalula?
It might have been Talakalula. We go into the market, and Christie's like, "Oh, a beautiful shawl! I got to get this shawl, like a cover."
Oh, that little one, yeah.
And this little lady comes up to her, and she buys the shawl. And I don't know. We go 5 minutes later and find out it's half price at the next lady. So the lady just got us coming off the bus.
Yeah,
we weren't
it was
on the
like
bus.
$2.
I know it was. It was very funny. And I asked, this one lady kept bugging us. She was a little old lady. And I said to Mackenzie, "What do I need to say?" So Mackenzie tells me what to say. And the people there are very tiny. And it's cultural. It's built into the equation. But Kenzie tells me what to say. And I say it. And the lady's like, and she didn't stop looking at me like that. As I'm walking away, she just stood and stared. And I'm like, "What did I say?" And she says, "Well, it was very vulgar." Why would you tell me to say something like this to her?
Yes, this is gray lace with shiny. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you can.
Isn't that pretty?
It's very pretty. So yeah, that was a very fun trip.
Yeah, the pool. Hey, Lori.
It will be. It will be. We are going to build the pool. So yeah, it's just a matter of
pool car.
We can get a car that has a pool in the back. That is just, we drive around and we're like, "Hey, come on in. It's hot tub." Maybe.
We're still discussing.
Yeah, it's not really discussing when you're the boss. And you're like, "No!"
It is a beautiful fan. Thank you, Terry.
So it is, and I never even said Happy Wednesday to everybody. Happy Wednesday.
That new intro just threw you right off.
It was like, boom. So we are done for today because it's been half an hour and we've tortured you long enough. We've talked about the COVID, which nobody else in the world is, which is so weird. I don't know why it's not in the news all the time. But
COVID.
The COVID, yeah. It's just weird. Nobody's talking about it.
Nobody at all.
Nobody.
Everywhere. Anywhere.
And we talked about Sylvan. And I think I will, Marty, get the outro like you said. Do you know Christie didn't even believe outro was a word not too long ago? She's like, "You're making that up."
Does sound like a made-up word, doesn't it? Outro.
It's like Eritrea. It's like Star Wars country. A pool car in the old days was a bus in a car. Picked up everyone. Yeah, I guess. We'll get one of those.
Oh, Eva.
So, happy Wednesday. Be kind to one another. Love one another. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your spouse's face. Wash your hands often. To 2 songs. And anything else, honey?
Nope. Shirley's trying to get a hold of me, so it's a real term.
So
I know it is now.
Yes, it is a real term. Thank you, Marty.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us today. It was
Adios.
fun. Thanks. Oh, I guess we're done.
No, we are now. You can talk still, quick.
Thanks for commenting today. We enjoy it when you guys banter with